Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of the Age of Decadence. This is Untitled RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as you continue exploring Terran, our starting location, the starting town. How big is this town? We're going over here. This is a pretty big building. So what is this? Oh, you see the local inn. It's a large old building in the middle of the town. The sign in front of it welcomes weary travelers and offers an impressive variety of services at reasonable rates. Welcome to the last meal. Eat, drink, fuck, one low price. Huh, only one price for all of those? Cool. Anyway, actually, let's look at the map. Oh, this is new. This wasn't like this in the early access build. Oh, this looks cool. Yeah, the town is pretty big. So we have the gate over here. We have Shantytown outside, Barracks, Tavern. There's a tavern over there. We got Fang's place over here. Oh, I can fast travel? Oh, that's cool. Oh, Fang also has a sign. Look at that. Don't sell priceless artifacts for nothing. Come and see Fang first. Perfect. Oh, Fang. Well, I have a mission that you gave me, which is to kill, what was his name? Cassius or something? Actually, let's save the game first. So, game is saved. Oh, we got a mercenary over here. Is there a problem? No, we got a merchant over here as well. You look like you're in the market for some fine clothing and armor. Am I right? Step right up and take a look. What's wrong with my clothing right now? Look at yours. You look dumb. Actually, I like green, but I don't like that tunic or something. What else this wears? Oh, yes, some sneaky looking armor. Did the armor not have, the blacksmith not have this sort of armor? Look at those. This is leather armor of the Ordu warriors. So I would like some of that. Basically how armor works is you have a maximum action point, which is not really a problem for me. But the problem is I'm not really skilled in wearing it, so that gives sneak penalty and, okay, armor penalty. How does that work? Armor penalty. Okay. I would like to buy some of this. I will go with that. It's pretty inexpensive, all things considered. So does this protect my head? It does. So let's go with that. It's pretty inexpensive, so let's go with that. Oh, actually, to hit class, to hit chance penalty 8. This doesn't penalize to hit chance. So let's go with that. Actually, let me see my inventory. I don't have a helmet. So, Mr. Merchant, give me that helmet, please. And give me, I don't know. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Because we're not going to need to kill the guy. So, I don't know how I'm going to kill the guy. But, well, I'm going to need to do it. Look at that. We're looking badass now. I don't think so. But anyway, let's go in. Is any one of these? Got a lady over here. Oh, she's smoking. And a bare breast? Is she a prostitute? I don't want to insult her or anything. I mean, oh, Cassius, hi! So, are you my fellow Loremaster? 42-year-old Loremaster Cassius, contemptuously called young Cassius by his gray-haired colleagues, has never understood the appeal of digging through dirt and ruins like a rat. Really? Man, that's awesome! Well, if you don't know me, well, Colonel RPG here, I have a major degree in archaeology, so I work in IT right now, but that's my degree, that's my college education, so I do very much enjoy digging through dirt and ruins like a rat, because that's badass. Some of the coolest not superheroes, but heroes and like characters in fiction are archaeologists, like Indiana Jones, like Lara Croft. And those two off the top of my head are the only ones that I remember. But archaeology is awesome, man. What do you... Instead he preferred to spend his time among neatly preserved scrolls, studying the work of many prominent lore masters of the antiquity and hundreds of accompanying commentaries he considered indispensable. Master Cassius was working on his second tractate, analyzing manifestations of the divine will in year 4052, when Antida's emissary invited him to Terran. Cassius arrived early and was getting tired of waiting when he showed up and graced him with your attention. Is there something you want? Well, yeah, I don't like this guy. Let's kill him. Lord, although, yeah, I have good armor now, so let's go with that. Lord Antidas has sent me to escort you. Please follow me. Let's lure him to an abandoned house outside. We found 2 of those. Oh, Cassius looks around in confusion. What is this hovel? Explain yourself immediately. Well, persuasion success. So that's how it works, huh? Okay, so if it's a success, it shows. Otherwise, it doesn't. Yeah, you aren't getting it, are you? If you stay here, you will die. Do you want to wake up every day wondering today if today is the day? Do you want to live in fear, never knowing when the assassins will strike? No, I don't. I'll live, he says after a long pause. You don't have to worry about me anymore. And are we just gonna leave? Oh, there is eagerness in Cassio's eyes, but it's not the eagerness to leave. He thinks that he's outsmarted you, so he'll probably go to Antidus the moment you leave him alone, even if you drag him through the gate kicking and screaming. He's too close to the prize to just leave. Oh boy. So that's our perception working. 8 perception apparently is enough for that particular perception check. So that's why I picked it, because perception is a dialogue skill in many regards. So Kato over here was very receptive and noticed that he wasn't really interested in leaving town. So I'm not gonna leave him alone, because he's gonna go to Antidus and it's gonna ruin my life. But my critical strike is pretty crappy, so I'm probably gonna fail this. Yeah, your strike is clumsy, making a bloody mess, but failing to hit any vital organs. Cassius draws his dagger and prepares to make his desperate last stand. Yeah, I guess that's a fight. Fresh meat. Okay, my armor absorbs 5 damage, but I'm still taking a bunch of damage. But those attacks, this guy is very good. Okay, so this is our first taste of combat. I hope it's not gonna be our last, but it might be. It might be, we might die here. But this is how it works. Basically, you have 2 hands. Basically, I have a shield and a main weapon. You can have a two-handed weapon, and it will fill both of these slots. So you have special attacks, or different types of attacks. You have fast, regular, and power. This decreases critical chance, increases to hit chance, and it is bad against armor. Power is harder to hit. This increases hit chance, and this decreases, and this is in between. So you have Arterial Strike, which is basically a critical-oriented strike. We have aim to torso, decreases what's it? Yeah, damage reduction by 75% for 2 turns, I think. For some turns. I know, shut up. Aimed legs, it decreases their chance to dodge. Aimed arms, it decreases their chance to hit, which is pretty good. And flurry, which attacks 3 times, but decreases chance to... Oh, it increases chance to hit. That's not that bad. But yeah, but decreases damage by a lot. Whirlwind is good against when we're up against many enemies, and it's pretty much self-descriptive. So let's see. So he is wounded. That was my wound that I gave him with my botched critical strike. My to hit chance is not that bad, 79%, but it's still adds the fast attack. That's why it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with fast, although he's unarmored. Let's see. I'm gonna try and decrease his chance to dodge, because what I'm gonna try and do is go with Arterial Strike. So let's see. Critical chance is 27, so if I get a couple of criticals off of him, I might be able to win this. Okay, good. So his armor is pretty non-existent, basically. It absorbs 1, so my armor is better. So I am confident. I am confident right now. 44%. Come on. Oh, yeah, of course a dodge. Of course a dodge. And he has... okay. Yeah, he's reducing my defense rate. He's actually dealing quite a bit of damage to me. That is bad. Another hit that deals 1 damage. That is not good. Let's hope that this one hits. There we go. 5 damage. And the armor, yeah, was the head. Oh, so 1 damage, 5 damage. Okay. It's not going well for me, though. He's badly wounded already. Okay. Okay, we're dealing damage. That's very important. Very important. Ah, come on. Yeah. Okay, so as long as I keep decreasing his... Yeah, we're gonna leave this place all bloody. Actually, that was actually pretty good. Looking good, looking good. There we go. And the good thing about aiming your attacks is that meanwhile, while you're doing some debuffs, you're also doing some damage, which is good. But the torso, of course, is very important if you're facing armored opponents. Let's see, Arterial Strike again. Miss. Okay. 0. It's denting my shield, though. Is the shield gonna get destroyed after the combat or something? Okay, there we go. And let's go with an Arterial Strike. It's badly wounded still. Okay, 5 damage. Didn't get to see... The descriptions for the attacks are pretty cool as well, and for the deaths as well. Actually, if I die, you guys are gonna get a treat. I'm probably gonna die, so... But yeah, maybe not this episode. Hopefully not this episode. But if I do die, it's fine, because the death dialogue, the death descriptions are pretty cool. Okay, that was a miss. He's nearly dead, though, which is good. Oh, that's not gonna get you far, mate. Don't you see? Oh, there we go. Yeah, don't you see that I have armor? Although I'm nearly dead myself, which is terrible. Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, really? Okay, I might be able to... Okay, that was 0 damage. 5 damage. Really, man, this is... Okay, 1 damage. That's good. Arterial Strike. There we go. 5 damage. Oh, he's still not dead. Okay, 0 damage. It's 0 damage. Oh, 2 damage again. Okay, let's go with that again. There we go. Oh, he's dead. Perfect. Okay, we survived that one. Whew. That was a close call. If I hadn't bought the armor, I wouldn't be here. I would not be here. So, yeah. Choices and consequences. Let's give him another jab, just for good measure. Nope, doesn't work like that. Okay. So, he's dead. Loremasters garments. Well, I have those as well. Mine are nicer than yours, because mine are golden. I will take that. Actually, what's the value? It doesn't say the value. Oh, it's worthless. Okay. No, it's not worthless. That's not the value. So all, please. Okay. Okay, all of that. The gold as well. I could take all, but I'm not going to take all because I might. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Is this weapon better than mine? I think it is. Let's see. It is. It is a Safet. Iron is Safet, and mine is bronze. And of course, iron is better than bronze because bronze is brittle, I think. Yeah, that's durability, I think, pretty much. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think bronze is... During the Bronze Age, basically, the swords broke very, very often. So you had to make new swords very, very often. But of course, iron is much less brittle unless it's scrappy, which is probably the case. But still, it's more damage. It's the same AP, so it's cool. Nothing here for me to see. Let's go back to Fang. You're back at Fang's house. Yeah, let's go in. Hi, Fang. What is it, apprentice? So, Cassius is no longer a problem. So, young Cassius is gone and will bother us no more. Good riddance, I say. Such a pompous ass that boy was. Well, I owe you a lot more than what I paid you. I must forgive an old man his habits, and I'd like you to have this. Fang carefully unwraps a small bundle and gives you a ring. It's a heavy silver ring covered with softly glowing runes. While the metal feels cold to touch, the glowing runes burn your fingertips. It's the famous magical ring of General Galbo. Oh, it was reading about General Galbo, wasn't it? I think it was that, explains Fang. The ring was crafted by the Council of Magi to grant the General special powers, which made him unstoppable in battle. After the General's death, the ring was thought to be lost and hasn't been seen for centuries. It is, without a doubt, one of the most important relics of the Empire, and its reappearance is a great omen. And you're just gonna give it to me? What powers does the ring have? Evidently, it makes people stupid. Oh, as I was saying, the ring had changed many hands until it was somehow acquired by your great-grandfather. Since you are, quite obviously, unworthy of possessing such an artifact, you've decided to offer it to Lord Antidus, who, as everyone knows, is the one and only true son of the Empire, as a tribute. With me so far? Oh, so he's not actually giving it to me. Okay. What are you talking about? Okay, count me in. Very well then. Thanks, give you the ring. So it will make him stupid? What? Where are you from, Fang? The Heavenly Kingdom of Zin. Where else? Well, I've never heard of Zin. Locals are convinced that their empire has conquered what they call the known world. I can assure you that it is not the case, although they did do their best to turn it into a wasteland. So... yeah. So why did you come here? Charisma success, good. Anger flares in Fang's eyes, but he manages to control himself. He glances at you, considering something, and finally says, I was exiled. Oh, so he's not angry at me, that's good. I was young when it happened. Young and foolish. My master's connections had secured me a position at the palace, and I thought my future was all but certain. A smirk crosses his lips. Nothing is ever certain in Zin. Zin is civilized. They don't embarrass the old families by killing their offspring and sending them to rot in dungeons. They send them away for their missteps. He looks away for a moment. I was given the title of court cartographer and told to depart without delay. The maps had to be verified and updated, a task of great importance that was given the highest priority overnight. Yeah, that's your exile right there. So, couldn't you just refuse? You don't refuse such high honor in life and leave. Even a fool like me knew that. So what happened next? Next, I was given 3 men marked for death to accompany me on my journey. They robbed me and ran away a few days after we left Zin. It took me almost a year to reach Madoran. The journey had been most enlightening. Our philosophers teach us that men are inherently and fundamentally evil, but can be guided toward goodness with strict laws. I was skeptical when I first heard it, but my journeys made me a believer. It showed me life for what it was, a daily struggle to survive. We cling to our lives from the day we're born for as long as we can. No cost is too great if it buys you yet another day. Come on, Fang, don't be so grim. I mean, those guys were marked for death. Really? Did you expect that they wouldn't steal or kill you? Oh boy. Yeah, there's more to life than this. Is there? And how would you know that, Masakato? Huh, that's a good question. Well, I wouldn't know that, but I'm gonna go with this. Let's play the I don't know, yeah. The men who built the empire were different. They did something with their lives. A man who lives in a cave clings to his existence by making weapons, fighting off wild animals, and learning to control fire. A man who lives in a palace clings to his existence by gathering armies, conquering nations that oppose him, and learning to control magic. Do you really see the difference? Yeah, that's... So, how did you end up here? My master was killed and I had to relive everything again. This time I didn't waste any time though. The memories conjure a thin smile on Fang's lips. Well, I think I've heard a story about the previous Loremaster getting miraculously sick and dying within days of your arrival. Oh, yeah, most unfortunate. So who was your master in Madoran? Master Enarion. He was a foreigner like me. He took me in and taught me how to work with the artifacts, how to read people. He had a nose for artifacts. It's like he knew where to look. He even dared to venture inside the Abyss. That's why he got killed. See, the Abyss always claims its victims, one way or another. The Abyss? You've never heard of the Abyss? Huh. They say that during the war, the Kantari Magi had cast a spell so horrible it took a bite out of the city, vaporizing an entire district. You can still see the crater and the ruins, but if you get close enough, the magic will turn your guts inside out. They say the very laws of nature have been twisted, which is why nothing grows or lives there. So how did Enaron do it? He wasn't the only one. Many people made a living scavenging minor oddities and artifacts. It makes you sick, but if you don't go too far, you'll be okay. Enaron managed to go farther than anyone else. Made good coin selling what he'd found there, too. So why was he killed then? Rumors told of a map in his possession. I guess someone wanted it bad enough. Only they didn't find it there, so they came after me instead. I left Madoran that very night. So you've never found the map either? Well, I've never had any desire to go back, just like I've never had any desire to go into the Abyss, with or without the map. After so many years, I wouldn't even know where to look. Enarion told me before he died that his name was the key. But the key to what? His name? Enarion? As I said, he was a foreigner. His real name was Einar. So is there anything you can teach me, Master Fang? Well, you did help me. I'm not sure I can teach you lore, it's too complicated a subject, but I can certainly broaden your horizons when it comes to dealing with people. Listen closely. And Fang spent some time teaching you how to read people, figure out what they want, and influence their decisions. So he gave me streetwise and trading. That's good. I was interested in getting my trading skill up a little bit, but that's good. Although, yeah, maybe this has to do with how my skills work. If I had streetwise, for example, maybe he'd teach me about lore. Yeah, that's probably the case. And you gain a new insight into liberal arts. Yeah, that's cool. I also gain 5 skill points. Yeah, civil skill points. So let me ask you something else. Do you have anything else for me? Actually, let's go with this one. Do you think it will ever get better? What a foolish question, says Fang, shaking his head. Life is never easy. It wasn't easy 100 years ago, it's not easy today, and I can guarantee you 100 years from now it still won't be easy. Some people always have it hard, and others always have it easy. Yeah, anyway, if you have plenty of food and on your table and gold in your pocket, life isn't so bad, is it now? I came to Terran with nothing. I could have joined the beggars at the plaza and complained all day long, but I didn't. So take it from me, Cato. Don't waste your time thinking about tomorrow. Focus on the task at hand, and things will get better before you know it. Well, that wasn't actually what I thought that question was about, because, I mean, yes, that's true, it's very true. Life never gets easier, but it does get better. It does get better. And even though it's hard, even though you have to work, because everyone is gonna hustle, and you need to hustle as well, it's like survival of the fittest, even in a society, especially in a society like the one in the Age of Decadence. But yeah, life needs to get better. It needs to. Otherwise, I don't know. Well, you were lucky, Master. If you didn't find those Daratan relics, or if the old Loremaster didn't die, you might have ended up at the plaza whether you wanted to or not. Luck, says Fang with dignity, had nothing to do with it. Yeah. That's not luck. That's just a good dagger, isn't it? Anyway, do you have anything else for me to do? Ah, the impatience of youth. Good planning takes time and thought. If I'm too slow for you, you're more than welcome to find yourself another master. This is actually not a bad idea. I can only teach you so much, and you need all the help you can get. So which guild would you suggest? You can learn something new from any of them, but with Carinas... Is that how it's pronounced? Carinas? Carinas? In Portuguese it would be Carinas. So, anyway, I'm Portuguese, by the way, if I hadn't said that before. That's why I have this crappy accent, and I don't know some words, but yeah, hopefully it's understandable. But with Carinas, you might get more than you bargained for. It's a man with a vision. Now, vision alone doesn't make a man dangerous, but throw in troops drilled to follow orders without question, and you have a recipe for a perfect storm. Getting caught in a storm would be most unwise, especially for a Loremaster. Lena's, why especially for a Loremaster? Is that because the scrolls will all fly away? Or become damp because of the rain? I don't know. Anyway, Linus is your best bet. He runs the Merchant Guild. If scheming and plotting aren't exciting enough for you, though, talk to Cato of the 40 Thieves fame. It won't be boring, that's for sure, and you may even live up long enough to learn a thing or two. So, I need to choose right now? Well, can I talk about something else? What is it, apprentice? Nothing. Okay, so let's not choose right now. Let's see. So basically, this is my reputation. I got loyalty, that's cool. I got body count, that's 1, that's cool. That's the only body count I could get. So I can go either with the Commercium, which is the trade and merchant guilds have always existed, but in the shadow of the apocalypse wrought by the power of the sword, the power of the gold has become a far greater influence in the affairs of state. The head merchants have now centralized controlling all trade. Caravans, tariffs, mines, and marketplaces operate by the grace of the Commercium alone. Independent traders in outposts and remote villages still exist, but trading in towns is not without its problems or dangers. Okay, so I could join either this or the 40 Thieves. The guild is a large and seemingly indefatigable network of thieves, smugglers, and other criminally inclined citizens operating in every town and tracing its origins to the early days of the Empire. It's said that in the past, the 40 kingpins of the 40 largest towns used to coordinate the network. Speculation is divided as the relations and ties of the 40 Thieves of yore and its current incarnation, but the name persists. I don't know. I probably should go with a Commercium. Yeah, although, well, I have a choice, a binary choice, so let's not do it right now. Let's explore town a little bit. So, where do I want to go? So didn't we have a market plaza somewhere around here? I think we did. Let's go outside town first. Run, Cato. Go ahead and run. I don't have time for your shenanigans. We got an open. Is there anything in here for me? Probably not. Nope, there's nothing in here. Let's go outside. Check wasn't there a shanty town outside? You see a group of road-weary travelers trying to enter Terran. Their clothes are ragged and they have the look of desperation about them. You have to pay a levy to enter, explains the guards patiently. Oh, that's not patiently. Oh, you have to pay a levy to enter. We don't have any money! Our village was attacked, the raiders took everything. Oh, these are our times. But we aren't running a charity here. If you want the protection of House Daratan, you have to pay. If you can't pay, nah. Please, show mercy. We have nowhere else to go. Mercy? Do you have any idea how much it costs to maintain these walls? how many men-at-arms it takes to keep the town safe? Everything costs money. If you don't have any, you are nothing but a dead fucking weight. With these words, he pushes the man back and turns around, indicating that his conversation is over. So what's going on? Refugees, fucking freeloaders. I think they are entitled to what we've built here. Like we need more beggars and thieves. So how much do they need to pay? 30 imperials per head. There are 5 of them, so that's 150 imperials. Well, I have 161 I could pay, but I don't see why I would do that. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk to the refugees. Please help us. I'll pay you back, I promise. I'm a smith, look. And he shows his rough, calloused hands. Help me and I'll repay your kindness tenfold. Are you a smith? I don't think you're a smith, because smiths, back in the day, smiths were like the most important, I mean, peasant in any town. Because it's very hard to be a smith, and they need to apprentice and they need to learn. So I don't think he's probably just a farmer. He doesn't have anything. So yeah, it's lying to me. Yeah, tenfold. Since the entrance levy is 150 imperials, I want you to pay me 1,500 imperials when you settle in. No, that's not gonna happen. Let's just leave. Yeah, guys. See you later. Guess you're gonna go away now. No? Are you just gonna stay there? Okay. So we got a shantytown over here. So these guys, yeah. So you have a place to stay. Just kill some deer and get yourself a tent or something. I don't know. How do you make a tent? Steal some of this. I don't know. I don't care. So we got a cooking pot, a couple of cooking pots. We got a man over here. Yeah, this place. Oh, it said something. I didn't read what it was. You see a dark-skinned man cooking kebabs over hot coals. Come, he says with a strange accent. Good food, very cheap. Special recipe, make you strong like ox. Man, so many bullshitters. How the hell would a kebab make me strong? I mean, I like kebab, but maybe later. Not gonna want. Seriously. I don't believe that's even meat. Because kebab, if you had never had kebab, well, you probably had, but kebab is basically like an assortment of meats in like a big chunk, and they cook it, and yeah, you can't really tell what it is. I wouldn't hate that. Okay, let's keep going. Actually, I could show you. Let's do that. Let's do that. I am not gonna eat it, but I'm gonna show you guys what it is like to eat it. Hello. Yeah, throw him a coin. You are about to put your money away when suddenly a man standing nearby snatches the coin bag out of your hand and starts running, pushing people out of his way and calling for help. Well, I'm gonna run after. No, I'm not gonna run after him. No way. Actually, I am, because I'm not. Since I'm gonna reload, I told you guys I wouldn't take the meat. I didn't know this was what would happen, but I know the developer well enough to know that this is all traps. This is all traps. You can succeed. Or there is gonna be stuff that is not traps, but let's run after him, see what happens. You run after the thief, but he's too fast and you quickly lose the sight of him and give up. Okay, let's go back to Shantytown. Okay, so I thought... Oh, you didn't take your kebab here! He gives you a stick with several small pieces of sizzling meat skewered on it. The meat is chewy but flavorful. It doesn't make you feel any stronger though. Not that you really expected it, of course. Okay, so sorry for downing you, man. Although I do believe that the guy probably is working with you. Yeah, but let's reload. Actually, I'm gonna cut the episode right here. Because this is what happens when you trust people. Not that he was untrustworthy, but, well, this is a bad place of town, a bad side of town, so let's leave this place. But that's gonna be for next episode. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been the Age of Decadence, living up to its name. I really, really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, above everything else, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!